Students, whatever homework is given to you, you have to submit it on the very next day between 8 am to 1 pm to the given WhatsApp number, and it is compulsory to submit your homework as your attendance will be marked on the basis of your submission.
Good morning students, welcome back again. Today we are going to start exercise 4.5 in chapter number 4, measures of dispersion. In that we are going to do study of coefficient of variation. Coefficient of variation S upon mean into 100. In previous exercise we have seen that the standard deviation is an absolute measure and it is expressed in terms of unit of the given observation of the data. Therefore, for the comparison of variability of two or more groups, their absolute measure cannot be used. For such a comparison, its relative measure, coefficient of standard deviation, means standard deviation divided by mean should be used. Often, the value of coefficient of standard deviation comes in fractional form. So, Carl Pearson has suggested coefficient of variation as a relative measure which can be easily understood by common people. The coefficient of variation is obtained by multiplying coefficient of standard deviation by 100, S upon mean into 100. The coefficient of variation is measured in terms of percentage. That's why coefficient of variation is presented in as measure of standard deviation with respect to mean. Here, it is very useful measure for comparing the dispersion of two or more data sets. A group of observation which has smaller value of coefficient of variation is said to be more stable and having less dispersion. Such a sequence is also said to be consistent from the point of view of variability. A sequence of observation which has larger value of coefficient of variation is said to be less stable and having more dispersion. Standard deviation is the most appreciated measure of dispersion among all the measures of dispersion, but it cannot be obtained if the frequency distribution have open-ended classes. Formula of coefficient variations equal to S upon mean into 100. Exercise 4.5, sum number 1. Price fluctuation of two shares A and B are given below. Which type of share has more relative variation in its price? Here they have given us price of share A, price of share B. Now, here first we find out variance of price of share A. So first we write down price of share A 321, 322, 325 and so on. According to formula here given here for coefficient of variation S upon mean. So first we have to find out mean. So for finding mean we have formula of x bar equal to sigma x upon n. For that or for finding S standard deviation we have to find out under root of sigma x minus x bar whole square. So first we find out sigma x. So make total of share A column total is 3210 divided by number of shares observations divided by 10. So our mean is 321. Now second column. According to second column, x minus x bar means 321 minus 321 0. 321 minus 322 minus 321 1. Here minus 321 4, and so on. Now find out square of x minus x bar whole square. So 0 square 0, 1 square 1, 4 square 16, 1 square 1, 3 square 9, minus 1 into minus 1 1, 2 into 2 2 square 4, 5 square 25, minus 2 square 4. Total of this column would be 70 and number of observation n. So under root of 7 2.65. Now find out coefficient of variation. For that formula is standard deviation divided by mean into 100. Now put all values. Now according to value, answer is 0.83%. Here we have to find out answer in percentage. Okay, now we will find out coefficient of variation of share V. For that we have to follow same method. First find out mean. For finding mean, formula is mean equal to sigma x upon n. So make total of first column 1400, number of observation divided by 10, our mean is 140. For finding S standard deviation, we need sigma x minus x bar whole square. For that we have to minus mean from all observations. Mean is our 140. So 140, 1 minus 140 equal to 1, minus 140 equal to 6, 130 minus 140 minus 10, and so on. Now in next column we will make square of all these observations. 1 square 1, 6 into 6, 6 square 36, minus 10 into minus 10, 100, 6 square 36, 2 square 4, 5 square 25, minus 8 square 64, minus 6 square 36, minus 8 square 64, 12 square 144. Now total of this column 510. Write down here sigma in column x minus x bar whole square divided by number of observation 10. Answer 51 under root of 51 equal to 7.14. Now put in formula of coefficient of variation s divided by mean into 100. Our standard deviation is 7.14. Mean is our 140 into 100. 7.14 divided by 140 into 100. Answer is 5.1%. So here if we are comparing both coefficient of variation of price of share A 0.83% and that of price of share B, its coefficient of variation is 5.1%. Hence the relative measure of variation is more in the price of share B, 5.1%, or in share A was 0.83%. So it is more stable here. In price of share A. Now, sum number second, the daily salary of administrative staff of two companies yielded the following results. Here they have given us mean salary means mean, x bar of company A is 600. Here X bar of company B is 2100, then standard deviation is 30 of company A, and company B standard deviation is 84. Now we have to find out here which company has more stable salary. So let us find out company A or company B. In company A, mean equal to 600, S equal to 30. Already they have given us here. Now, coefficient of variation formula is standard deviation divided by mean into 100. Standard deviation is here 30, mean is 600 into 100. Answer is 5%. Here, for company B, mean is 2100, standard deviation is 84. Put in formula of coefficient of variation S upon mean into 100, S equal to 84, mean equal to 2100 into 100. Answer is 4%. Now here company B has less variation. Here company B has less variation, and here 5% it is more variation. So the coefficient of variation of daily salary of employees of company A is 5%, and that of company B it is 4%. Hence the daily salary in company B is more stable. Okay. Now sum number 3. The coefficient of variation of two series are 30% and 25%. Here they have given us coefficient of variation, and their standard deviation are 15 and 9. Find their mean. We have to find out mean. Okay. Write down first formula. Standard deviation divided by mean into 100. We are having coefficient of variation 30%. So equal to 30. We have already written. Now S they have given us S equal to 15. Write down in the place of S 15. Now we have to find out mean here. Okay. So we will put in the place of mean 30, and in the place of coefficient of variation mean. Okay, if we divide 15 into 100 divided by 30, so we will get mean equal to 50. Same thing here also, coefficient of variation given 25%, S equal to 9, then find out mean. So write down formula. S upon mean into 100 equal to 25. S equal to 9. Write down here. Mean we have to find out into 100. Now coefficient of variation given here. Okay. 9 into 100. The place of 25 we will write down 25, or in the place of coefficient of variation we will put mean. Now multiply 9 into 100 divided by 25. We will get mean equal to 36. Now students, we are completing here exercise 4.5. In next session we will start exercise 4.6, which is related to combined standard deviation. Till then, keep studying. Thank you.